I'm dumb. We'll have to cut that section. Anyways, my name is Assassin's Creed Leader 567, also known as Ghost Killers. Today we're playing the Empires of Sin. Our goal today is to become a loan shark, or attempt to get close. This just hope we don't end up dying. I've played this game a tiny bit before over on Twitch. Didn't do too well, so we're gonna try it over here. Hope that it goes better. There. Here we go.
C'est ça, me.
Now we get to choose our character. Each one of these guys have their own special ability, which is quite helpful. So, this one has Firing Squad. Don't get your hands dirty. Make your allies do it. At your command, any friend or ally character that are within range of you will open fire at your select target. And then of course, these go to casinos.
Al
We
Capone,
have-
how you doing?
We have of course the famous mobster Al Capone, who's better at like basically brewery and all that. But today
Joseph,
we want to be a loan shark.
Maxim Zelnick.
So we're going with Maxim Zelnick. Frost ability. Booster ranks. When active, a fixer and a enforcer appears at the nearest available entrance to your boss. These bodyguards become stronger as you gain more notoriety, which is basically fame. And then Empire bonuses. Exclusive Imperial site, Loan Shark, and basically they get 10%. All this has stuff to do with the wonderful power of loan sharking. So, let's get started. Neighborhoods 10. Enemy factions, let's go with 14. And because I feel like torturing myself, let's go with Underboss in difficulty. Without further ado, let's get right into the gameplay.
Maxim, you're looking well. It's good to see you after so long.
You too, Mrs.
You
Huffman.
too, Miss Hoffman.
Please, Maxim, after all these years, Ella will suffice. I'm not your school teacher. I'm here as your friend. And I'm grateful for the invitation, though I am in town with other business and I must press on soon.
Which I appreciate.
Which I appreciate. Drink?
Martini with ice. Thank you. Business is booming, I assume?
I don't like that word. Not in this town. Too violent, too accurate. But things are going well.
I don't like to take any chances when it comes to gambling. Neither should you. Competition is only fun if you win.
I did listen over all those years, Ella.
Something went in, I'm sure. And I hear you have a protege of your own now. I'm so proud. What's his name? Robin?
Ruben Esterhauser. He's a good kid. Sharp. Reminds me of myself.
Then I don't need to warn you to be wary. Young men have ambitions.
Your advice is appreciated, but unnecessary.
Then why did you invite me here?
For another perspective. Like how flipping a coin shows you what you really want to do.
Whatever you tell yourself. If I was you, I'd make it my business to own the gambling in my neighborhood. No one makes a bet that you don't profit from. And do it quiet. No need for things to go boom, necessarily. Not unless they have to.
Already in progress.
Well, that's all you get for one martini. Apart from this, watch out for your protege. Students are impatient to become masters, in my experience.
I'm a better judge of character than I once was, Ella.
And with that, the cutscene's over, and we can begin our mobster business. We're playing on, I think, the almost hardest difficulty on this game. I think the hardest difficulty is just called Mob Boss or something. We're Underboss, which is the second hardest difficulty in the game. To my knowledge, that is. So, first things first, here's the character. And here is our map. There's quite a bit that we have to do.
Hey.
That's basically just telling us what the police currently think of us. We're going to equip some of the guns that we got with basically the max edition of the game. This is going to help us survive a tiny bit longer. As in this difficulty, it's very hard to survive. Now we also have different rounds we'll be able to use. These rounds will make our guns stronger or weaker or do different things. Currently, we only have one type of round, which is regular ammunition. But we can get more as it progresses. We also are able to go to the black books, and we can see everybody who's available as a sidekick, a henchman that can help us. Now, out of all of these would be very, very good, very, very helpful. But for just starting out, the best choice that you can do is go for a doctor. Doctor is one of the best things that you can recruit. Of course. And they are going to be very, very helpful. Best choice you can get things like that. Any character within 4 feet of you will bleed out instead of dying. Their HP hit is 0. That skill right there is going to save us a lot of henchmen and a lot of money. So now that that's done, we can go ahead. Okay. So he hates those two. He likes this guy. Yeah, that's good.
How we doing?
That's you're a sharpshooter. You actually could be.
Hey, how are you?
You look pretty cool too. You got a fancy coat.
Come stai?
I'm gonna go with the shotgunner, simply because he can, I think, do more
Let's
damage
go.
in case we get pushed. Which is gonna become very important. This skill right here,
Fuck yes.
it's gonna allow them to basically dodge more and also still do suppression fire, which is going to be a big time help. So now, with our misfit group here that we are going to go and attack this gang hideout.
Let's move.
By attacking that, we have two choices. We can either turn it into a racket, which is a business that we can run, or we can just go in, clear out the place, and gain money and attack it again later. If we have enough money for
My
it,
kind of joint.
I'll probably turn it into a racket. But how we are right now, we probably aren't
Finding a
going
better
to have
place.
the cash for it. This works on a turn-based system in a way. So, and right there's the percentage of her hit. She has 65% chance to hit. We're gonna fire. And she hit for 45 damage. That's a decent amount of damage. Right here, we have a shotgun. He has a 65% chance to hit. We are going to go ahead and switch your weapons, and now we instead of be a 65% chance to hit, we get 60% chance to hit, tiny bit lower, but we have 2 shots, which should kill him.
God damn it, I'm fucked! That's it, you fucker!
After killing an enemy with a critical hit, a handgun Maxim has learned the nickname Dr. Then this guy has a 100% chance to hit because the dude's right next to him. This is gonna do a whopping a lot of damage to him, almost killing the dude. Then it's gonna become the other 2 enemies. They, as of right now, due to them having guns and stuff, are obviously going to move in and try to take out our boss. Because the boss is us. If the boss dies, the playthrough's over and we die with him. So we really can't afford to lose Maxwell, or else we're dead. So, knowing that, we are going to switch our weapons here. Then, we are going to take out this guy.
Oh shit, I'm done for!
That's going to give us some more movement here. Then, we're going to simply change our weapon. We're going to move positions to a better hiding spot. Then we're going to open fire on the other enemy and miss.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which is fine. Now the guy's going to take a shot at our character, but he is safe behind the wall. Then this guy right here.
Ah, fuck!
That's our Doc. So the Doc's gonna go play Doc and heal them. Then they are going to take cover behind the barrel again. Our character is going to do something very, very helpful. And do that. Then, actually no, our best chance is to swap guns. Then, no, what I want you to do is I want you to not attack him. Okay, well I guess that's, oh no, I can switch. No, I can't. So he's either going to shoot him, I don't want you to do, you know what, you just hunker down for the moment. We need to get him out. Which I think, as of right now, is going to have to involve our main guy pushing around to his pillar and then opening fire. That's the only way I see this really working. Because as of right now, we're sort of not in the best of positions. And if our Doc goes down, we are immensely just, like, gone.
This is a promising development.
Now that that's done, we are actually going to hunker. Actually, we're going to do that. Then for you, we're gonna have you. I need you to get somewhere to where you'll move
Done
there,
and
and then we can push further upward. I would say. Then we'll also aim like that.
Ah, damn it, I'm fucked!
Now with him dead, we have the full ability to take on the attack here. So now that that is done, we're gonna see how much. That's how low of a chance he has with that gun. See this here. Better chance with that gun, but she's close enough. So we're going to move her close. Then we're going to have our hero go over and play flank. Then you are going to go next to the doctor to back up the doc.
Gonna crush you!
He's gonna shoot the doc. The doctor then is going to shoot him. Then our main hero's gonna come around the other side and finish the job.
Ah, damn it! I'm fucked! Ah.
I live to fight another day.
Alright.
Now we have two options here. Luckily for us, we have enough money to start pretty much any racket here. So, for our Pacific character, our main goal is to get a loan sharking company up. But, since we can't do that, we're gonna build a casino.
Remember, the house always wins.
With a casino built, it'll be helpful. And if you guys tell me your names down in the comment section, we can rename some of the our rackets after some of the names you guys come up with. Which is going to be very nice for you guys. So this is our racket here. You ruined this, oh, you run this part of town, right? Well, there's some ruffians causing trouble in Little Italy on Precept. If you can clear them out, we'll be very grateful. I'll take care of them.
It's done.
So now that we own a casino, you can see that there's a casino there. That will help us generate more income. Our income right now is actually at -30 because we have so many things up and running. Our brewery is costing a lot of money, but our casino's bringing in a lot of money, so it'll just be easy. The problem is we don't have good enough brewery quality. So let's see, if we wanted to make a profit, we would need to upgrade our level of alcohol production, which as of right now is going to be very, very hard to do because it's very expensive. So our best chance here is to go over to the Another Easy
Let's move.
version over there, and then if we go over there to that part of the easy section, we'll wipe it out, and instead of turning it into a casino like we did there, or another building, we're gonna wipe it out. And by doing that, we'll get a lot more money in return. And we might also get some helpful weapons and stuff. So we got 3 of us versus 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, but one's a fist guy. So he's gonna try to hit us with a melee weapon. So we really only have to deal with 3 because as soon as that dude gets close, 2 of us have shotties, so we'll be able to close the distance really nice and really quick. Right now, we want our medic to be the biggest of safe. She's gonna run across to the other side of the wall. And then she's basically just gonna help us get some protection there. Our main hero is gonna run over to that side of the wall, giving us a better shot at the enemy, which he's then going to aim.
Better get that looked
We
at.
almost have one enemy down straight from round 1, or his turn. He's gonna take some pot shots and miss the
You will
shot.
be ruined!
That guy's gonna go that way. Unfortunately, our medic misses a shot, and our hero's going to take some damage, unfortunately. But, as of right here, we're gonna be able to shoot him and also severely damage him. So now we almost have 2 dead. And one's a gunner, so we
That's
almost
it,
have
you
one of the
fucker.
major problems dead. Right now, that guy right there with the shotgun's gonna become our biggest enemy. Simply due to the fact of amount of damage that he caused. So we're gonna go ahead and get out the
Damn it,
person
I'm
trying to
fucked.
hit us with brass knuckles out of here. Then, we're going to take another pot shot at another gunman, wiping out his health as well. Now by doing that, other thugs will decide to come over to us and will give our shotgunner a better chance of cleaning house. But since there's 2 of them, and we have a 60% chance of hitting, it's better if we only use 1. So if we switch to a different gun, we have a better chance
Fuck's
of hitting.
sake.
By doing that, we get a better chance of all weaponry to actually do damage. Now here's the guy that I'm worried about. He's gonna run up and try to shoot one of us. He hits us for 36 damage, but our guy's still standing. So, as of right now, we are going to try and get our healer over
Let's do
there.
this.
And by the healer being over there, now I want you to attack him. We have a 65% chance to hit. We're gonna get rid of
I'm
him,
done for.
which leads us thus with the shotgunner. We're going to go ahead and miss the shot on that, which is not favorable to us at all. But now we need to get a better lineup. If we can get closer to him, we now have a 75% chance to hit. But we're using a pistol, and at this point, we might as well just use the shotgun. Shotgun's gonna give us 83% chance to hit, and also a decent portion of damage as well. By doing 36 damage to the enemy, we should be able to kill him as soon as next round comes. He shoots a shotgun, he misses, and I think that's what's going to really do him in here. Our
Oh shit!
healer's going
I'm
to go
done for.
ahead and it's going
Another
to
day.
kill him, and then we are going to get a wonderful axe out of that. But then we're also going to go ahead and ransack the building. By ransacking the building, we got a knife. We also got some first aid, and we also received $561. By doing that, we now have enough money that we can basically run a racket for a little bit longer. But we need our healer to go ahead and heal him up, because if we're not at full health and we get ambushed or something, we're going to very quickly die. And as soon as Maxwell's dead, it's all over. But Maxwell is important. Yes, if he dies, we all die. But he's not the most important character. If we lose our healer, we're basically dead.
Underway.
Because we'll only have so much healing supplies, and that costs a lot to buy, which we don't have enough money for. We will die if that happens. Right now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start upgrading. That's going to take 14 days. So by taking 14 days, we're going to ratify basically just doing that. Welcome to Chicago, boss. They call our town the Whining City, but that's probably because of all the bullets zipping through the air. If you want to survive here, you should consider restrain a new ability. See talent list. So we of course have our first talent, which is boost the ranks. So now, right here we have, regardless of the amount of damage you take, you are now guaranteed to bleed out whenever your health reaches 0. So that's called Survivor. You no longer trigger enemies' Overwatch thoughts when moving. Any character, so basically, that's the lifeline again. But since our guy is so valuable, we really can't take a chance of him dying. We're going to go with Survivor, because if he dies, it's over. The series is over. So, we really need to focus on making sure our boss survives, which is what Survivor is going to help us do. Public servant. One of your guards informs you that customers in your racket are looking to borrow some cash. Might be time to get a loan shark racket set up, but first you need to hire a fixer from the Black Books. Well, we also don't have enough money to start that racket. But we are going to get a little tiny shotgun there and a couple bits of money, which is going to be really, really helpful. We're also going to give our guy a nice little knife.
What is
And
it?
then for him, because he's our next character, we're going to give him a big giant axe. Combining those two with the melee is going to help with that if another melee person gets in close. Or we get a shotgunner, because sometimes guns just aren't practical in that close of range. So if we can just get in close and close the distance, it's going to very, very much so help us in surviving these couple of days in our racket and everything else. So right now I shall pause the game and I shall be right back, guys. So, be back here in a tiny bit. Actually, no, we've actually recorded enough for the footage for today. So this has been our wonderful, wonderful game of Empires of Sin. We'll be continuing the storyline tomorrow. Hope you guys liked it and are prepared for part 2, where we continue to try to get a loan shark business up, which is, as of right now, is going to be very, very hard, because we're currently losing $374 rather than making profit off of our rackets. I do think that as soon as we finish the upgrade on that brewery, that we're going to make a lot more money. Anyways, this has been Assassin's Creed Leader 567, also known as Ghost Killers, and I am hereby signing off for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you liked the video, maybe consider subscribing, and also checking out our Twitch channel at Ghost Killers and following there. Also, if you guys are looking to become a streamer yourself, or are just looking to basically do certain things that you think will help you out in the long run and everything else. So if you want to become a Twitch streamer, a Twitch streamer, a YouTube person, or any of that, we can help you out there. So give me 1 second to grab something here. So place that. Where's the lesson? Major part. I'll place it like right there. Consider checking out owned.3D. They're a Twitch streaming, or not Twitch streaming. Basically, they're a company that provides overlays and a whole bunch of other things. You of course have to pay for them. It's very, very helpful. Own.3D has very good looking overlays. They look fantastic. And they also have a pro version that works a lot similar to the way that Streamlabs OBS works. So if you like the comfort in Streamlabs but are considering switching over to OBS due to the controversies and everything else that was recently revealed here like a couple months ago and everything, consider them as basically the same thing. So you can combine them with OBS to get that nice function that you got with Streamlabs OBS, where you can just click a button, the package will install, and you get a fresh new overlay. They also have some logos and sub emotes and a whole bunch of other things, so consider checking them out. Links will be in the description, and it does also help out the channel. Anyways, now that that's all done, bye guys, see you next time. Peace!